Okay, out here in Cheektowaga, what we're gonna do is we're doing the overhangs. So here's your back area here. This awning's gonna come down. We're gonna work our way around. So we got these, you can see how we got the pull-ins here. So these come off. We're gonna end up taking this and cutting it level and building a bird's mouth out here on this side and that side before we get started. Full vented system. Pull these socket vents down and give them a full vented system. And then we're gonna go ahead and fasten our soffits up. This one's getting leveled off. We're gonna do a J channel, bird's mouth around, and then we're gonna take in just about 2 inches up, 1.5 inches under the gutter down. Now you're gonna have to pre-drill these and set your pre-drill through the vinyl and the aluminum and set your trim nails up. All these eye hooks are coming off. This light can be twisted and put out of the way. We're gonna go up. And then when we get to the main house, on this back section, this awning's coming off. Okay, we're gonna lower it, and we're gonna go ahead and put them a ledger board. Mark your ends where it's going back up before you lower it. And then we're gonna put them a ledger board up that's gonna get trimmed out with aluminum. And if you notice, right here where this bird's mouth's come down, that eave fascia is higher than the peak fascia. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just mark a line straight across after the lights are lowered. We're gonna go to 0 to flush here. Okay, so that way our soffit panel is gonna be running into the J channel here. This just gets unscrewed and this comes apart. So we're gonna lay the awning down, put our ledger in, build it down, flush with the fascia, and then soffit it. Now when we cut this open, the customer wants to take a look to make sure that we got free airflow going up, and he'll have some insulation here. We may have to cover it at the top of the wall plate. We don't know what's there yet. So these overhangs gotta be done, they gotta breathe perfectly. On this long gutter here, okay, you won't need a fascia. You can actually run a J channel. You can fur down the inside and run a J channel and just butt it to the gutter. Or your best bet, keep it even with the fascia. Don't butt it to the gutter, keep it even with the fascia. Also, we're gonna get some cleaner after everything's done. Get everything all cleaned off, nice and pearly white when it's done. So what I wanna do is I wanna get this off, done, and put it back up before you move to the next section, okay, on this back awning. We'll go around the side of the house. We're gonna go ahead and, run straight off from our wood fascia. The J channel is gonna hop over top of the high parts of the siding. Not much we can do. We're not gonna recess it into the siding, and we're not gonna vent the peaks, obviously. And those are gonna be solid panels up there. Custom brake around the drip edge. This thing, gonna open this right up. Make sure we got a good airflow going up into that soffit system. Same thing, we're gonna run this, you'll cut your little brick molding or brick board there, and then run your J channel across, and then we'll trim out the gable. He's gonna have all the fencing moved. Probably he'll have these dead trees cut out of the way too. The front, same thing, bring it down, trim out the frieze. We got a 10-foot break. I want a solid piece up here. Okay, 2 guys working together. We've got the angle on these bird's mouths right now. Plumb them off squared. Okay, this aluminum awning, unbolt it. He's gonna set it aside. He's gonna take care of it. And he's gonna paint it. We're not gonna end up putting it up, but you can just unbolt it right at the fascia there. And the same thing here, open this up, make sure that the insulation is good. Everything's breathing. Remove his shutters. We're gonna run a vertical white solid vinyl on the walls. We're not putting the shutters back up. We're gonna run our soffit channel all the way across, run our soffits. That's a pretty big span. So we may end up having to put a nailer in the middle there. I don't know, I don't think I like that big of a span. So we're gonna have to fur something down, bring some 2x4s or whatever from the shop to fur it down and make sure it's right. And the same thing here. A J channel can go up to the back of the gutter. You can stop that channel right at the awning. Okay, and then you'll have a separate piece. You can go in, mark that before you leave. Okay, so you can have a double J channel there. All right, because the awning's gonna eventually go back up, but we're gonna need the spot that it's going back up to. All right, the shutters are coming down. Like I said, we're just gonna take and run a J channel. We'll fur it down to where we can secure a J channel. We'll block down the soffit. We can secure a J channel. You see how he had the straps supporting pulling the gutter in? That's how we used to have to do it. Okay, when the gutter would come out wonky. You see how we got that nice strip on the face of it? All right, same thing here. You're gonna square off these bird's mouths. This can come off and go back on. And then we're gonna run our channel up on the peaks there. to the back of the house. You see how far below the fascia board we are? So we can just build that down with a piece of 1x3 or whatever, so we can nail our J channel up, and then and that J channel can butt to the bottom of the gutter. Overhangs opened up, and that's going to be running plumb. That should be able to run. We're gonna have to go, yeah, it looks like we got plenty of room up above that window to run our J channel. So you're gonna run your J channel in, you butt it to here, and then you put a second piece over top of it, okay, rather than trying to miter it around, okay? And then that's gonna be a little bit of a, we'll see just how good you are there. This is a vent for the bathroom, so those 4 screws can come down and that can be put back on. And then here we go right back to the other side. We're gonna build our bird's mouth. That soffit's gonna be level and just like a real job, so. That's what we're gonna do here. All right. Make me proud.